Hey guys, Cryptic Gaming here, back with another video. Before I start off the video, I just want to say I'm sorry if there's any difference in the way I talk. I recently had braces fitted, so there might be a bit, my voice might not sound the same as it did in my other videos. But I'll get used to the brace and hopefully it'll go back to normal. But today I'm just going to do a little tutorial video, mainly on how to use Ace, as a lot of my friends that I play with don't know how to use Ace. So, I thought I might as well make a video on how to use Ace and all the stuff that you can do with it, just for those of you who do not know how to use it. I've also got some other mods to show you. These ones down here: Advanced Rappelling, Advanced Sling Loading, and Advanced Urban Rappelling. I'm also going to show those off as well, and the good and the bad things about them. Now, for these to work, they will only work on a private server. They won't work on a normal Zeus mission. So say I went on multiplayer host, let's just ignore that, and then I clicked on one of these, it won't work. Just because the mods won't allow it. So the way I do it, I port forward my server, so it's a port forwarded server. I can do a video on how to port forward if you wish, just let me know in the comments below, but we're just going to go into editor for the time being. We'll just go on Aldous. Okay, and we're in. Right, so first of all, I'm going to show off the rappelling and sling loading, and then I'll move on to Ace, because these rappelling and all that is just little things. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go to Kabbalah, where there's a lot of buildings, so we can use this building as a reference. Alright, so this will only work in, like private servers, so where you can get the mods. So let's just put down a rifleman. Alright, so this one's quite easy. It's literally get in. Doesn't take that long to load. It'll be up soon, I'm hoping. There we go. Alright, so this one's quite easy. Literally, let's just make our way up to the top. Okay, get to the ladder. Alright, so for this, all you have to do is you just go to the edge of a building, scroll wheel, and as you can see up, this is repel self. So you start repelling. You can also pull out your gun. You can see you got the guns kind of hosted, but if you left click and get the gun out and ready, you can shoot while there, and you can also switch to a pistol. And yeah, there is a way where you can like jump in, which I have forgot how to do so. Yes, I've forgotten how to do so. But we're pretty much in. So if I detach, oh no, right, that did not work. But there is a way where you can like jump in. Okay, so that's the urban rappelling. Now we'll move on to standard rappelling. So if we get a so we just get a heli, just get any heli, just attach that. No, that's the wrong heli. We want the little bird. That's all not right. Now we just put a waypoint to just move there. So we just tell it to move over there. When again, I'll just have to hop in the passenger seat. So we'll just hop on the side. I'm just gonna turn down the audio just so I'm not drowning out my voice. Alright, so when the helicopter, comes to a halt and is at a decent altitude, it will give people in the helicopter the option to rope out, which is quite cool for, you know, like if you're doing like a police mission or like a police scenario, then you can rappel down, or like a military scenario like Spec Ops, then you can also rappel down. So it's come to a halt. It's scroll wheel, and as you can see, it's a rappel self. All you do is exactly the same. W to go up, S to go down. You can use your weapon, you can use your pistol. Exactly the same as the urban rappel, except you're doing it from a helicopter. And hit ground, zip. So it's quite a cool little mod. Alright, now for this one to work, I'm gonna get Zeus on. If you don't know how to do Zeus, it's quite easy. You literally go on Systems, Zeus, Game Master, click Game Master, and I'm going to put the owner as P1. And we're going to do all add-ons including unofficial ones. And then we're going to name this person P1. So now that is connected to him. So following on, I'm just going to play the scenario. Alright, now if you don't know how to do Zeus in editor, you press Y and it puts you into the Zeus mode, and it makes your character do the inventory animation. Alright, now stuff to note about these three mods. They do not work if you are controlling an AI. So say, let's just get a random person and then go into remote control. Okay, and we'll go to the roof. These mods do not work when you're remote controlling an AI. I don't know why they don't work. They should. It'll make it a lot better, but they don't for some reason. So if we just go to the same point where I did my other one, if we go to the edge of the building, you see it doesn't give me the option to rappel. It doesn't work the same as the helicopter one. For some reason, I'm not sure why it doesn't work. It just doesn't. Okay, now if we just get a empty helicopter, let's just go for a big helicopter. So if we go for a Chinook, there we go. And if we get a, let's go with a few quad bikes. Okay, now if we go into the pilot seat, this only works when you're the player, not remote controlling an AI as well. And if you scroll wheel, you'll see down here it says deploy cargo ropes. Now the good thing about this mod is that you can, you know, when you want to sling a vehicle, you can only sling one vehicle. On this you can sling up to 3 vehicles or cargoes or whatever. This also enables more or less limitations for you slinging vehicles, because it allows you to sling turrets, people, supply crates. You know, it allows you to sling all of that rather than just vehicles. It also allows you to sling tanks, which you can't normally do. So, you know, it adds a whole bunch, a range of variation that you can do. So for instance, we've got 3 quad bikes. We're going to go for triple cargo, and then down here it says extend or shorten. Now we're going to extend all ropes just so they can actually reach. Now to actually get this to work, you need to scroll wheel. It'll say pick up cargo ropes. So you pick up the ropes, go to whatever you want to sling it to, and we'll do attach to cargo ropes, and it attaches the quad bike, and you do these for all 3. And boom, all 3 are connected. And a good thing about this is as well, say if there's like you're doing like an evac mission or something, what you can do is you can put down the sling ropes, and then if you've got like 2 other friends or players in the server, they can hook each other to the ropes, and then they can just be slinged away. As you can see, we're slinging 3 of these. Now what I prefer to do is I prefer to let's just go and auto hover for the moment and get the buzzer. I prefer to shorten the front 2, so shorten the front twice and then shorten the middle once, so they're all at different levels so they don't end up banging into each other. But that's just my preference, because when you go like that, there's a chance that it'll bang into each other and just blow up. So that's why I do different levels. Now if we just release cargo, you can release different cargo. So let's say we want to get the center one gone, boom, center one is gone. And then if we just want to release the other 2, release the other 2. That one hit a rock, so it probably won't survive. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick land, because I want to show you that this does not work when you're also remote controlling an AI. So if we just land here quick and get out. Alright, now if we just go to where we are, over here, and we just get a random guy and remote control. Let's go into the helo. It doesn't give you the option to drop cargo ropes, so it only works when you are actually the player in the vehicle, not an AI. Alright, so now that's all of the slinging and the other 2 rappel mods out the way. Now we can move on to Ace. Okay, I'm going to do a brief description of what Ace is and some of the things that you can do with Ace, because I don't want the video to drag on for too long. Preferably 20 minutes is my max I want to make this video, but I'll just do a brief description on what Ace is and some of the brief things that you can do with Ace. Alright, so we have a friendly here, just for demonstration purposes. Alright, so what Ace is it allows realism to come into Arma. I know that Arma is, or the Arma franchise is meant to be a milsim franchise, but there's more stuff that you can add to make it more realistic, such as when you get Ace, default control to open Ace is control on Windows. Hold down control Windows, you get this little menu. Now gestures, what you can do with gestures is you can do different gestures, so this allows for more realism, such as some milsim units use these. So if we do warning, it does a little gesture for warning. If we do ceasefire, it does a little ceasefire animation. What you can also do is equipment, so you can attach an item, chem light, and now you see chem light is now attached to me on the side, but obviously it's daytime, so it lets me affect it. But if we just change that to night, there we go, and it lights me up. So it's good for finding players and all that. Alright, so we're just gonna make it daytime. Alright, now this is some good stuff that you can do. I'm just going to quickly go into Arsenal here. Now what it does is it adds a whole bunch of items. First of all, grenades. It adds incendiary grenade, high chem lights. So these are much brighter than the original chem lights, a lot better. Flares, and it also adds stun grenades, which is also quite cool. Coming down to explosives, you got the exact same explosives, but there are other mods that I use that do come with other explosives. Alright, now miscellaneous items is where it's all at. You have a whole range of items rather than just the basic bandages or first aid kits, etc. So if I just do a brief overview, 82mm range table, that's for mortars. So if you're going to use mortars, you know, then you got the range table there. Adenosine, that's to do with medical. A-Trag, that is to do with, I haven't actually ever used A-Trag, but we can find out. Atropine, that's again to do with medical. I don't know why it's a banana. Bandage, that's most basic, so I've got a few of them just to show you. Blood, that's for more medical. Spray paint, you can get different colour spray paint. It's like here you've got green, red, so you've got different colour spray paints. Body bags, cable ties, cell phone, chemite shields, those are quite handy for like tactical. DAGR, Deadman switch, there's like a explosive trigger. Diffusal kit, earplugs, trenching tool. You know, you got a whole range of stuff. You got a range card here as well, so you got different range cards. So if we just click OK and go, oh no, that's the wrong one. Need to go remote control. How long have I been recording? Alright, so I'll just do a brief quick overview of the items I've got. Alright, so going back to control and Windows, equipment. Now you've got all of these equipment. Earplugs. Earplugs are the most essential items you need. Without earplugs, you're going to go deaf. So if I just show you quick, let me turn my sound up quick. Alright, so this is without earplugs. As you can see, you've got that little ringing noise in your ear. That which is quite annoying. It lowers your sound as well. So earplugs will stop that. So you can shoot as much as you want, and you won't get that issue. Moving on, you got the 82mm range table, which for some reason is not opening. There we go. Alright, so here you've got your different range in meters, elevation in mils, down elevation per 100 meters, drop, time of flight. So say 450 meters, it's going to be a 2.1 second, no sorry, 12.1 second flight time. Change 1 and change 2, so you know you've got all of these different ones to go off. It goes up to 4,050 meters. So you know you've got all of these you can use. So you know it's quite good for Milsim. Moving on, you've got weapon temperature, so it comes up there. Weapon temperature, obviously we haven't shot a lot, so it's going to remain down in the green. But if you do shoot a lot, like get into some heavy firefights, your temperature will end up going red and it can cause weapon jams. And the A-Trag, I haven't ever used this, but I'm gonna guess it's something to do with weapon and wind elevation, all that stuff. So used for a sniper basically. I'm gonna guess, yeah, because you can see he's got a 12.7, which is 50 cal, and I'm not exactly sure. BH, oh, there you go. So that would be the I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I'll have to find that out. I'll have to explore a bit more of this. I haven't ever used that because I haven't really done much sniping with it. Touch item I've already showed you. DAGR. Alright, that's pretty much just your it shows your grid, your elevation, the time, like the local time. So instead of having a watch down there, you can have this. It also shows you how fast you're going. As you can see, we're going 12 kilometers per hour, so it's quite good. Earplug, and here's just a normal range card. So if we open range card copy, which for some reason does not open. For some reason it's not opening, so we just leave that up. Yeah, it's not working. Copy. I don't know. Alright, but that's pretty much all of the basics. I'll leave the rest for another video. I will do a part 2 and have that up tomorrow. But anyway, it's been Cryptic Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And as always, leave a comment down if you think there's anything that I can improve on. I'll always read in the comments. I'm always responding. I'm always checking out what feedback you guys are giving me. But anyway, guys, it's been Cryptic Gaming, and I'll see you in the next video.